Hello, Team 6-1 students, and happy Thursday. This screencast is for Thursday, September 10th for social studies, and I just want to kind of introduce the rough draft day of our personal flag project. On Wednesday, we had our live Google Meets, and there was also a screencast to recap our live Google Meets located in the Wednesday folder. So when you go to your courses for social studies, you're going to click on social studies. You're going to enter this week, which is September 8th through September 11th. Once again, yesterday was our live day. If you missed that, I made a screencast for yesterday's Google Meets. It was about 10 minutes long, and it recapped what we talked about in our 45-minute classes. So to address what we are doing today from yesterday's project, today is really set aside to be your rough draft day. So when you enter the folder that is labeled Thursday, September 10th, you are going to find a directions page that I have up on the screen right now. It says, today you will utilize your time to create a rough draft of your flag activity. The below link will send you to the directions page introduced yesterday, Wednesday, September 9th. So when you open that page, it is going to open up the direction sheet. And so in yesterday's Google Meets and screencast, we talked about the brainstorming portion of the project. We talked about the fact that students needed to complete the Getting to Know You activity and submit it for their first grade, and that they needed to select 8 things from that Getting to Know You activity. This direction sheet also went into some details about the rough draft, which we are asking you to do again today, which is Thursday, September 10th. So I'll toggle back to this screen because it's the same information. It says plan your flag. Think about which of the things you want to include on your flag and how to do that. Will it have a border? What will the flag look like? How will you divide up the background? What shapes, pictures, or symbols will it have? What colors will you include? Remember, the number of items and colors you use must represent something. For example, if you want to show that your jersey number on the football team is 18, then you must include 18 footballs on your flag. If you have a large number of something that you need to include, it is helpful to put these items in an enclosed area like a border or in a stripe. The rough draft of your flag should be on notebook paper. Don't settle on your first idea. I'm going to even say that you can do your rough draft on any piece of paper that you have available at home. If you want to add some color to your rough draft, that might be a good idea, but the rough draft is truly for you. On Wednesday, we also went over some of the required expectations, that it needs to have 8 things on your flag. There shouldn't be words, letters, or numbers unless they're part of a logo. You should have symbols, emojis, shapes, and or colors to represent ideas, and to keep your details very simple and easy to read. If you use a color, it must represent an idea, and that these projects should be creative and original to you. To use neat, straight, colorful lines when you go to your final copy. So really today's day was set aside to begin your rough draft of these. Once again, you can do them on any piece of paper. If you want to add color, it might not be a bad idea during the rough draft, so you can have a full plan for when you go to complete your good copy. So as you are working today on your rough draft, I just simply put here that you could contact me with any questions, no big deal. You can do that via email, or there will be the discussion board. If I do go back to Thursday's folder, there might be some useful information in this folder that I want to point out. The first thing is the rubric. So this is how your project will be graded. So if there was some curiosity about the 50 points and how you can earn all 50 points, you can check out the rubric for the project that's located in this folder. You can also check out a discussion board here. I am not requiring that you write in the discussion board for your class, but if you do have a question throughout the day or when you work on your rough draft, you are more than welcome to post in this board, because other students might have that same question, and I can help answer those questions through the discussion board based on our conversations from yesterday's Google Meets of what we did and did not talk about. A final thing that's in the folder, if you do want to view the examples that we looked at yesterday of student flags, those examples are there as well, both of good projects and projects that could use some improvement or that didn't quite meet up all of the expectations. And again, that's something that we talked about on Wednesday. So today, Thursday, September 10th, really was just time set aside for your rough draft. If you go back to the direction sheet, if you're planning ahead for Friday, September 11th, Friday, September 11th simply was finish your rough copy and begin the final copy. And you have up through next Monday as well to consider that part of it. I know it says, talks about a writing assignment for next Tuesday. I do not want to overwhelm you with work, so I want your focus solely to end this week on being the rough draft and finishing that rough draft and starting your good copy of your project. As you are coming up with questions, you are more than welcome to email me, zjbush@smcps.org, or you can post in your class's discussion posts, and I will get to that as soon as possible. I wish you best of luck in your rough drafting of your projects, and I will see and talk to you all soon. Goodbye.